Hey there, Seahawks, it's Miss Adams, and in this video we're going to do two-way frequency tables. Alright, so a two-way frequency table, we either could have categorical data or quantitative data. So categorical data is like, if it's just categories, it's not really numerical things, even though sometimes it can be numbers. So for example, like a zip code can be a number, but it's really talking about an area on a map, okay? And then if it's numerical, if it's a measurement, then it's a quantitative data. All right, so 5 foot, 8 foot, 12 foot, those are measurements, so that is quantitative. Red, blue, green, those are categories, that's categorical. Small, medium, okay, even though those are measurements, they're breaking them up into different categories, so that would be categorical. All right, a frequency table shows how often each item occurs in a set of categorical data. If a data set has two categorical variables, you can list the frequencies on the paired values in a two-way frequency table. All right, so let's take a look. It says complete the two-way frequency table. A high school administration asked 100 randomly selected students in the 9th and 10th grade about what fruit they liked best. Complete the table. So I have 19 ninth graders liked apples best, 12 ninth graders liked oranges best, 23 ninth graders like bananas best. So if I add across that row, I can figure out what the total. 19 plus 12 plus 23 gives me 54. If I add across my other row, 22 plus 9 plus 15 gives me 46. Well, I know the total was supposed to be 100. If I add 54 plus 46, I do get 100. Now I can add down the columns and figure out the totals. 41 total people liked apples best. 21 total people liked oranges best, and 38 total people liked bananas best. And if I add 41 plus 21 plus 38, it should end up equaling 100. All right, this one, it says complete the two-way frequency table. 100 students were surveyed about which beverage they choose at lunch. Some of the results are shown in the two-way frequency table below. So we need to fill in the missing pieces. Well, I know that my total was 100 students, so 100 is going to go in that bottom right corner. Okay, and then it's kind of like a Sudoku puzzle. You're just kind of trying to use what you have to figure out what you need. So if I do 100 minus 60, if I did 17 plus 21, I get 38. If I do 100 minus 60, I get 40. So that piece there must have been 40. I could do 10 plus 15, and that gives me 25. Well, I have 25, 38, and then a blank, and I know that that has to add up to 100. So if I do 100 minus 38 and minus 25, I end up with 37. So now for milk, I know that there was 24 boys that liked milk. So I'm going to subtract the 24 boys from the 37 total that chose milk, and I'm going to get 13. So now I've filled in my whole table. All right, here's some for you to try. So I would like for you to pause the video and see if you can try these. All right, so you should have tried these. The first one, it says 200 high school teachers were asked whether they prefer to use a chalkboard or a projector in class. The two-way frequency table shows some of the results of the survey. Complete the table. So here's what I did. First, I found that one was 43. Then this one was 57. I did 113 minus 56. And then the last one, I could either add 44 plus 57, or I could do 200 minus 99. All right. The other one, it says, your table shows the results of a survey about students' preferred frozen yogurt flavors. Complete the table and state the flavors that students prefer the most and the least. Okay, so I knew that I had 100 total students, and for girls, I had 45 total girls, so I could subtract the 18 and the 15, and that would leave me with 12. That must have picked mint. If I add 12 and 17, that gives me 29. I could add 15 and 25, that gives me 40. I can figure out this missing piece had to be 31 by taking 100 minus 40 minus 29. And then 31 minus 18 gives me 13. And if I add 17 plus 25 plus 13, I get 55. Or I could have done 100 minus 45 and got 55. Okay, there's multiple ways how you could start. But once you get one piece, then it kind of leads you to the next piece and the next piece. And once you've got some of those, then you can fill in the rest. I think these are kind of fun. All right, go Seahawks.